Hey, kia ora whanau, you're here with me, the maoriwargamer, and today we'll be playing a Kill Team battle report. Welcome whanau to this 100-point Kill Team battle report between my custom Death Guard chapter, the Hollow Swarm, and the Kill Team of the Tainted Clerics, up against the Necron Kill Team of the Exalted Scythe. Here as they fight on this ruined city on the planet of Atreus, continuing my Fate of Atreus narrative campaign. Return after a little holiday I took in Japan, for those who are interested. So kill teams, really enjoy a good kill team game, you know, fast, easy, simplified. Put a lot more character and story narrative into these battle reports. So cool to come back and revisit kill teams for a bit. Quick, easy games, simple to film, simple to edit. So we'll be playing the narrative play mission Feint. So by staging a suitably loud, brutal attack, a kill team can cause enough disruption and mayhem to make a commander believe that they face a much larger force. As they hurriedly reassign troops in an area where they believe they are needed, the real attack strikes at their most vulnerable spot. So the Death Guard, the Tainted Clerics, are looking to break through the Necron lines. They're on their way to the water reservoir on the planet, which provides over 60% of the water to all the citizens here of the Imperium. Luckily, the Exalted Scythe stand in their way. So we've got 6 objective markers across the battlefield, here, and here, and here. And the mission is simply the Death Guard need to destroy all these objective markers so that they can secure the battlefield and break through the lines, whilst the Necrons are looking to hold them back and keep them. So for every marker that the Tainted Cleric destroys, we will gain 1 victory point. For every one that is still on the field at the end of the battle, the Exalted Scythe will gain 2 victory points. So simple mission, small kill teams duking it out for victory and supremacy to determine the fate of Atreus. Sit back and relax whanau while I take you through what will be a 3 mission campaign, a short little kill team campaign. Necrons versus Death Guard. We'll kick straight into it there, but before we go into turn 1, let's take a closer look at the armies that we'll be playing with today. So the Death Guard Hollow Swarm kill team of the Tainted Clerics, led by their leader specialist, the Fly. He has a plasma gun, power fist, plague knife. This guy here, the veteran specialist, I believe. He is the Cyclops with a plasma gun. This guy here, heavy weapon specialist, he is the Blight. He has a Blight launcher. And this guy here is the comms specialist. He is the Vision. Then just a standard guy with a bolt gun, the Stag. And we have 6 Poxwalkers at the back to fill the ranks. And the Necron Kill Team, the Exalted Scythe, Immortal Robo Warriors. We've got the leader specialist here, veteran specialist here, the Immortal, scout specialist, and heavy specialist, maybe, who knows, and then 2 more Immortals to fill those ranks. So that's both our kill teams. We'll kick into turn 1. Alright, so rolling for initiative for turn 1 there, whanau. First time playing kill team in a few months, so if there's any rule errors, I trust you all to fill me in, let me know for next time. But rolling initiative, 6 to me, 1 to me, opponent. I'll have the initiative for this turn. Alright, so end of movement phase for turn 1. In this Feint mission narrative play kill team battle report. Poxwalker here's charged across, advanced across the battlefield. This guy's made a move. These 2 are readying their shots for fire. And old mate here, the Vision, is comm specialist, is moving across the walkway into the Necron territory. Dudes here, everyone's moving on to the objective markers. And we'll take a look on the Necron side. Necrons just all...
Ready?
All of them readied?
Yep, except for that guy.
Okay, yeah. All of them readying their shots for fire. So they're looking to get the quick shoot off and take down my kill team. Hold their line. We'll see how they do. We'll alternate now for activations. Alright, so my veteran specialist, the Cyclops with the plasma gun equipped, he's going to rapid fire into this dude here. 2 shots, he's hitting on 4s because target is obscured. And that's no hits. Onto the Necrons. Alright, this old mate here is going to shoot into him. Yeah. I'll say he's not obscured. I'm not going to give him a -1 for that guy right there, but he will. Let's see, two shots on 3s. 2 hits. Toughness 5.
Yeah.
So winning on 5s. No. Command point reroll.
Yeah.
1 wound. 3 up. Armor save.
2.
Oh, that's cocked.
No, that is not cocked.
That's cocked.
Cocked.
That's so
That
diagonal. That's on the...
That is not cocked.
Look at that. You can see that's not flat.
That is not cocked. Oh, if I can balance a dice on it.
Yeah.
I'm cutting it.
That's cocked. Balance the dice on it. Ah, okay. Not cocked then. I'll use a command point to re-roll that armor save. Lucky. 3 up.
2 again.
Woo! Good. And then on to this guy's activation. Alright, and the Blight, heavy weapon specialist, firing his Blight launcher into this dude here who hasn't activated. 2 shots on 4s. Or 2 hits. And big beefy grenade launcher is strength 6 into those Necrons, wounding on 3s, AP -2, reroll wounds of 1. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Come on, 3's to wound. 2 wounds, AP -2. So what's that? Boom. So rolling to wound. 4 5 or 6s we want to get out of action. 2 5s are out of action. Now he does 2 6-up reanimation protocols. None made. He is gone.
Which one? That one?
The one who didn't shoot. Woo! First blood to the Death Guard. The Immortal here shooting into the leader specialist across here. 2 shots on 4s.
2 hits.
2 hits. 5s to wound.
Yep.
1 wound. 1 3-up save. Oh, 1 disgustingly resilient 5 or a 6. Oh, 1 out of action roll. Hey, don't use my dice. Ah, slimy. Oh, he's gone. He's blown off the table. 1 apiece, eh? 1 casualty apiece. But my one's the leader. And the death mark here, Synaptic Disintegrator into that Poxwalker. Now this one that has like mortal wounds, so this one's a bit of a pain. Quite overpowered in the kill team game. See what it does. 2 shots on 4s. 2 hits. It'll be like 3s to wound because it's a Poxwalker. 2 wounds. 5 or 6 disgustingly resilient. Yo! Yeah, maoriwargamer. 1 more readied guy here, Necron Immortal. Who's he shooting into? So just determining line of sight who this guy can see and can't see. I would actually agree. See right there. That's the Cyclops standing on the building. So a bit of a long shot, but I guess I'll say you can see him. You can take one shot into him.
Dude, rapid fire.
It's not rapid fire. Is that 12 inches?
Oh yeah, what's... Oh, that... no, I think that'll be about short, actually. Yeah, one shot.
A bit much short. One shot on 4s. And 5s. Cool.
Look at that point view, all that.
Nope. Alright, and so that's yours done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got that guy left, but he wasn't ready.
Oh yeah, so alternating unreadied guys now.
Yep.
Well, old mate here is going to shoot his bolt gun into him. 2 shots on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on 4s, strength 4, toughness 4. Wound, no AP. Failed. And he's out of command points. So 4, 5 or a 6 out of action. 3. Reanimation on a 6. No, so he just takes a wound. That will affect his ballistic skill though. Now Death Mark, wounded Death Mark's going to shoot back revenge into this guy here, the Vision. 2 shots hitting on 5s because he's wounded and obscured. 1 hit. Oh, now this one is a 6, it's a mortal wound. But he's wound, otherwise he's wounding on a 5. That's a wound. 3 up save. Nope. Disgustingly resilient, 5 or a 6. Nope. Out of action on a 4, 5 or a 6. Oh, damn it. Getting minced. Alright, and that'll be the end of turn 1 actually. All your units have activated. All my units have activated. What I will do, however, is spend the command point on destroying an objective marker. I'm going to destroy that one right in the center of the battlefield. So that's 1 victory point to me, and my opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 victory points currently. As well as I've got 2 casualties, 2 Plague Marines out, and he's got only 1 Immortal out. So a rough first turn for the Tainted Clerics, but hopefully they can recover as we move into turn 2. Alright, initiative roll for turn 2. Necron's going to go first.
Yep.
Alright, Philo, so end of movement phase for turn 2. Poxwalker's moving across the field. All the remaining Plague Marines have readied their weapons to take fire into the Exalted Scythe. And a sneaky attack from here. This Poxwalker right around the corner. Now he's out of sight. These guys can't move, so he's safe. And then if I get the initiative next turn, this guy's gone. This guy here is also safe as well. 1 marker destroyed, so there is 5 more to go. Prayers be with me there, whanau, as we work our way across to determine the fate of Atreus. We'll alternate activations. Old Wounded Death Mark, 2 shots hitting on 5s into the Cyclops. Oh, command pointing. Oh, 1 hit. 5's to wound, 6's to synaptic disintegrate. No. Onto my turn. Cyclops shooting back into the Immortal back there. 2 shots, he is hitting on 4s. 2 hits. He is wounding on 3s with his plasma. 2 wounds. AP minus, let me just double check that. AP minus plasma is -3. Does that go straight through? So this Immortal there will test whether he is truly immortal. Wonder how many people say that. He's got a 3 up save, so it becomes a 6 up armor saves. Nope, double 2s, and 5 or 6 up. Oh no, wait a minute, I rolled for injuries. 4, 5, or a 6 out of action. Come on. Come on. Yes, 2. So 2 6s. No, he's out of action. Bingo, bango. There's the casualty piles, 2 dead apiece. Not too shabby. So this dude, 1 shot, hitting on 4s into the stag. Oh, hitting. Wounding. Do they have any AP on their gun?
I think there might be a special if they hit with a 6.
AP -2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So 5. Oh. We're playing that wrong with the rest of this game. Okay, so we just determined round 2. I mean, works out for me better than my opponent. But that's why you read the rules. That's why, you know, we teach you lessons when you're playing this game. Read the rules, because his weapons are actually AP -2, not 5s. Not 0, so 5 up saves for my Plague Marines. Nothing to worry about. This dude will shoot back into him. The stag, 1 shot hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s, and that's a no. So another slimy option from my opponent.
Oh,
lining up line of sight. You can see
the guy in the balcony through the window.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I can. Look at that. Those windows they're not big windows. Apparently he can shoot this guy. He can see him. He can shoot him. You know, we play for fun. I don't really care too much. So I will allow it. A single shot hitting on 4s. Yeah. Command pointed. Yeah. Good job. Alright, so 2 shots from this guy here, the Blight. Yeah, he might just try and finish off that injured death mark there. 2 shots from his Blight launcher. He will be hitting on 4s. 1 hit. I'll keep my command point. 1 hit and he'll be wounding on 3s. That's a wound, AP -2, so that's a 5 up save. Alright, fine, so end of turn 2. I'm going to spend my 2 command points to destroy the last 2 objective markers on my side of the field. So now we can begin our progress across the battlefield to capture the remaining markers that my opponent holds. That puts me on 3 command points. My opponent is on 6. As we quickly scope out the battlefield for our targets, so we got 1 there, we got 1 there, and we got 1 up here. It's going to be a bit of a race to get across and destroy the remaining 3. 2 units apiece out of action. And let's roll for initiative for the next turn. Turn 3.
Oh, that's
3 to 1. I'll take the first turn for next turn. So we'll go straight into that. Alright, end of movement phase, turn 3 there. whanau, ready the Plague Marines for battle. They'll be taking the first shots. Dudes over here, Poxwalkers rushing through. One of them scrabbled up the building here. And one on this objective marker, not into combat. Poxwalkers are pretty lousy at combat, especially against those guys. Otherwise, all 4 of the Necron, the Exalted Scythe, have readied themselves for shooting, and these 2 Poxwalkers moving over here. So closing in, looking to take out the last 3 objectives on the battlefield, or the Necrons, whichever comes first. As we continue this Kill Team battle report, alternate our activations. Alright, so my veteran specialist, the Cyclops, is going to shoot into this guy again. He's been doing it every single turn. Let's see if he can finish him off though. Forced to hit, because he's obscured. 1 hit. And that's a freeze to wound. The hot plasma melts through that Necron metal. And that's a wound, that's a 6, so that's disintegrated. No, it doesn't count. 6 up save. 1. Nope. Command point reroll.
Yeah, why not?
Nope. So 4, 5, or a 6 to take him out. Out of action. 6s to reanimation protocols.
Right.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Oh, so that guy reanimated, plus reanimates his flesh wound, so he's back to full health. Shooting into the Poxwalker.
2 hits.
2 hits. 3 to wound. 2 wounds. I think they go straight through.
Yep.
So 2 5 or 6 disgustingly resilient. Whoa! Safe. This dude going to shoot into this Necron. 2 on 4s. Far out. It's disgustingly resilient versus reanimation protocols, and at the moment the Necrons are winning that fight. They've got 2 more guys to activate before ending this turn. So him, 2 shots into him. No, all misses.
3.
Obscured. Because you're shooting into him through him.
Oh, can I quick reroll that then? Hit.
No, you don't. You can't reroll it. You had none. You used it.
I had 2.
No, and you used it there.
I used 1.
You used it there, and you used 1 there against the save.
Oh, yeah, I did 2 actually.
Yeah. Slummy guy.
That one there.
Trying to cheat with his command points. Caught out.
Didn't realise.
What did we realize? Cut it out, mate.
2 shots into that. Hit.
1 hit.
Hit. Minus.
5 or a 6. Disgustingly resilient.
No.
4, 5 or a 6.
Get it off my table.
Damn. Not good. Alright, fine. Well, that'll wrap up turn 3. I was going to destroy that one because he was still on it. Yikes. Yikes. Not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. Yeah, that's the state of the battlefield. The Poxwalkers, the Tainted Cleric, are thinning out a bit across the battlefield, as are the Necrons. However, they just keep reanimating and coming back, so bit of a challenge indeed. We'll roll for initiative. Where's me dice? Rolling. You're off the table. No, you're off the table.
No,
that's a 1.
Doesn't count with the
Yeah, I shall take the initiative for turn 4. Alright, end of turn, movement phase, turn 4. Currently 3 victory points to the Tainted Clerics, 6 to the Exalted Scythe. Still none of our kill teams under halfway point, but that may change after this turn. These 2 Poxwalkers advanced onto the objective. This one here is on the objective but in combat. This one here is up on the shipping container. These 2 readied. This guy is in combat, and my 3 guys here readied. So we're going to alternate activations as we go into continue turn 4. Alright, fine. So we'll call the game there. End of turn 4. Following another devastating turn for the Tainted Cleric. 2 Poxwalkers lost in combats, here and here. So thus leaving my opponent 2, 4, 6 victory points to my 3. Even Stevens, these Poxwalkers look cool, look characterful, but they're pretty lousy and do nothing. So I wish I could have revised my kill team. I was hoping to add a bit more diversity, adding these other units, but no, they're pretty shit, hey. But that's the way the cookie crumbles there, fine. So I'm going to retreat, pull my kill team back, so I don't want to suffer any more heavy losses. My 3 Plague Marines up there, they're the big boys. I don't want them out of action for the next game, so I'm going to call it there. the Tainted Cleric are unsuccessful in breaking through the lines just yet, so they're going to need to make another concentrated effort to push through in the next game. So you've got to make sure you tune in for that there, whanau, next week and the following week for that, to see the epic 3-part campaign for the small kill team campaign. We'll go and check the injury results and see if anyone's critically injured or dead. So we'll do that and then wrap up properly. Alright, so 6 casualties as a result of that first game. Very bloody losses. The disgustingly resilience of Nurgle came into 0 effect on this game. Absolute shit. So we're going to see who lives and who dies. Whether it was merely a flesh wound or whether they're dead or out of action, we're going to find out. So we're going to roll our D10 for the results. We've got our leader specialist to start with. 4, he makes a full recovery. Whew. Next one, my comm specialist division. 8, oh, no, that's only a full recovery. Poxwalkers, I'm going to roll for all of them at once, so I don't want to do individual rolls. If one of them die, then I'll just do like D3 die. So let's see. 0. Oh, 0 is a 10. Hard Knocks. Model makes a full recovery. If it is a specialist, it gains an additional experience point. Not relevant for this one. So whanau, for this, because we're doing 3-part campaign, we're just going to level up to level 2 next game, and then level 3 for the final game. Makes things a bit more simpler on the experience route. So no casualties suffered from that game. They'll all be returning for mission number 2 next week. We'll check the Necron casualties. Alright, so rolling for the veteran specialist here. Number 5, that's a full recovery. And just the 10. He's all good. So, no big losses for the Necron suffered in that one as well. And that concludes this battle report there, Kill Team Battle Report with your humble host, the maoriwargamer whanau. Hope you enjoyed it. If there were any notable rules errors, be sure to fill me in, let me know, so I can get them fixed up for next time I film a Kill Team campaign. Lots of fun though. As I said, Kill Team's quick, simple games. We took a bit longer on this one, but we're mucking around. But yeah, good times we've had by myself, my opponent, and hopefully you guys as well. If you enjoyed this battle, make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a like, greatly appreciated. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbor, your dog, anyone. I don't care. Hope to see you next week though, whanau. Thank you for watching. I am your humble host, the maoriwargamer. Ka kite. Anō.